Hello, Shrunkle Spurt here, and today we're going to have a good hard squint at this wee beauty here, the Acer Swift X 14 AI. A skinny, lightweight laptop that packs a proper punch for creative users, and also people who fake being creative for a living, like my good self. Have a wee gander at the video description for links and full info on the Swift X 14, and a massive thanks to Acer for sponsoring this video, keeping the old lights on at TechSpert Towers. Cheers! Now, the Acer Swift X 14 is absolutely built for anyone who is regularly on the move. If you're constantly buggering off abroad, traversing the UK by train, etc., then the Swift X will definitely do the job. It's a slender, lightweight laptop that you can slip into even modestly sized backpacks, no worries whatsoever. But thankfully still pretty solid, thanks to that aluminium chassis. You've got a classic simple design here, sleek and silver. And yes, the Swift X 14 feels suitably sturdy throughout. You've got bugger all flex on that display or on the chassis itself. That hinge feels suitably rugged too, and also bends back a full 180 degrees. And great news if you like to hook up loads of peripherals as well, because you've got plenty of ports packed onto that slender chassis, including a pair of USB 4 ports. You've also got yourself a couple of full-sized USB-A's, one on each edge, an HDMI port, and even a micro SD memory card slot, which is really handy for copying files from your camera to your laptop if you don't have your cables with you. And the Acer Swift X 14 sports an infrared Full HD webcam built into that skinny bezel just above the display. There is a wee notification LED that flashes on whenever that camera's in use, just to make sure you're entirely aware you are on film. You got full Windows Hello support, so you can actually use your face to log into the Swift X 14 rather than having to punch in a PIN or a password every time. And it's really good for your online video chat, Zoom shenanigans, etc. And of course, you've got the usual AI Smart built into this thing, including a bit of the Windows Studio effects, so you can turn on the eye contact mode, bit of background effects if you want to blur out all of that mess that you've got going on behind you. And automatic framing as well, so you can make sure that your face is central in the picture. And Acer has even added in its own AI features, including purified voice, which can help to muffle any background guff going on all around you, be it the sounds of your own lovely family, otherwise traffic and other people if you're out and about. And now let's have a gander at that 14-inch OLED display, which pretty much fills the insides of the lid here on the Swift X 14 AI. It's a 3K resolution panel, so absolutely pin sharp for editing photos and other creative tasks, as well as just kicking back with some movies when you really can't be bothered anymore. The photo editors will appreciate the 100% DCI-P3 coverage, and that 16:10 aspect ratio is perfect for a bit of web browsing, side-by-side multitasking, etc. And this OLED panel is bright enough to comfortably use on a reasonably sunny day outdoors. Gorgeous contrast as you'd expect from an OLED panel, quite poppy colours as well, so more vivid subjects and cartoons really stand out. Got 120Hz refresh so everything looks silky smooth. And the usual eye protection tools, of course, for when you're working well into the wee hours. And the Acer Swift X 14 also boasts a pretty damn beefy stereo speaker setup. Certainly for something so slender, that audio is rather ferocious. You got full DTS:X Ultra support as well if you want that surround sound action, particularly good for those online death matches. But what about the performance here on the Acer Swift X 14? Well, that is ably handled by AMD's Ryzen AI 300 series, ranging up to a Ryzen AI 9 365. And that's backed by up to 32 gigs of DDR5X RAM. And of course you've got a GeForce RTX 5070 slapped on here to handle the graphics. And of course that Nvidia software helps to keep your studio drivers up to date at all times. And that combination of AMD power and GeForce visuals, absolutely perfect for creators who need to work on the move. The Swift X 14 can happily handle a bit of multitasking and a proper bit of photo editing action on the go. And hey, if you just decide you can't really be bothered with any of that work stuff, well, no worries, just slap on a game. That dedicated GPU can happily keep things moving along at a nippy old pace. And then even though this is quite a compact 14-inch laptop, Acer has still managed to slap a decent sized chiclet keyboard on the thing. It's a really firm typing action, which I really like. You've got decent travel on those keys when they're pushed as well, so you get some good feedback. Certainly ideal for a good bit of touch typing. Only suffers the usual bugbears, including quite cramped cursor keys and a single row enter key. And fully backlit as well, so again, ideal for any night owls. And a whopping great big touchpad that stretches the full depth of that palm rest. It's a haptic touchpad, so again you get a good bit of feedback. And this even comes with full stylus support, so you can sketch up a masterpiece on the move. And also Acer has packed up to 2 generous terabytes of PCIe Gen 4 SSD storage into this laptop, so plenty to keep you going. While the battery life is good enough for hours and hours of video streaming or photo editing action on the fly. And there you have it, my lovelies. That in a tasty wee nutshell is the fresh new Acer Swift X 14 AI. A brilliantly portable, slim and light 14-inch laptop that doesn't make any compromises when it comes to the performance, so it's great for any creators who are constantly on the go. It'd be great to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. Please do poke subscribe and ding that notifications bell for more on the latest and greatest tech. Massive thanks again to Acer for sponsoring this video, keeping your lights on at Techspert Towers, and have yourselves a ruddy, wonderful rest of the week. Cheers everyone, love you all!